Hi, everybody. How are you today? Thanks for joining me today at Dunrovin Ranch in Lolo, Montana for our broadcast training mystery. We're going to do some desensitization for him because this morning he went out on his first official trail ride as a Dunrovin horse and he did so well. He was very excited, very fast, but we worked on not letting him break from a walk. And he shot out in the lead, and we just let him do it on a loose rein. And when he started to break, I just checked him a little bit, and he got pretty tired pretty quick, and he settled right down. There were bicycles, hikers with dogs, runners, and he did really, really well. We did some gating, and he was a dream. Nice loose rein, and he just went. It was amazing. I was telling the people I was with, who are the Giddy Up girls, by the way. The Giddy Up girls, their last ride here with us this season. And Sierra, our guide, I told them that Mystery almost converted me to a gated horse person. He's that good. He is spectacular, but he's going to be a great, great horse. One thing he is cautious. Very cautious. I like that he looks at things. He doesn't blow up or spook at them. But things happen that he sometimes just doesn't like. I'm sure Brandon did this with him forever, and he doesn't seem to mind at all. Yep, he doesn't mind this at all. Let's do the other side, because we always do both sides. Oh. I'm not keeping him from running away. That's my boy. Is that an osprey coming in for a landing? It may have been maybe one of our kids checking us out. So I'm going to do all kinds of things. He's still a little... So we're going to do this for a while. It's pretty warm today. Must be 85 or so. And pretty smoky. I'm sure you can see from the cameras that we're getting a lot of smoke from fires from everywhere. Not only Montana, but the West Coast. He's not as thrilled on the right side. That's pretty good, man. And boy, is he a nice mover, boy. He's just so pretty. You're right here. You're right here. Probably remember that we did this early on when Taryn was working with Mystery and when I was on camera with Brandon. This is good for lots of things. On the trail today, there were a lot of low branches, and the horses brushed through them and got hit a little bit with them. Good boy. He still has that lower lip, his tension in the lower lip, but he's much better. Hi. Sierra took a couple pictures of him. The Jake has. He's just a neat guy. Suzanne and the Giddy Up girls are going today to visit the location where there's some veteran services, I believe horse therapy, equine therapy for veterans. And the owner and the manager of that facility will be my guest on the walkabout September 11th. I didn't ask you. He's anticipating things, so I'm not going to do what he's anticipating. Let's walk up here. He knows we're just not out for a walk, that he's going to be doing something. There you go. You're so good. I'd like him to go in a straight line, but come here. A Facebook Dad member asked if the birds are as loud. Oh. Nice. Are as loud on the ground as they are on the camera. Pretty much. We can't turn it off, though. Good boy. Do you all notice the difference in all of this from a few months ago? Because we were just working on all the rope swinging and everything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to take... Oh. You can't have hay on your boots. Come on, buddy. We'll just stand for a sec. I would like to show you all something. One of my cousins in Southern California, she had made arrangements to come stay at the ranch this month, but her plans changed and she was unable to make it. But I got in the mail today a really cool gift from her I'd like to show you. This is also good for him because I'm going to show it in the air. I think you'll like this. Look at, she sent me this vintage scarf. I hope the wind doesn't... I hope you can see it. It's silk, I believe, and it's definitely old. It's so beautiful. I'd almost like to frame it. Maybe put it in the office or the tack room. It's really cool, isn't it? Feels like it's silk. It seems like it's, a 60s thing. I wonder if Mystery will let me tie it on. I bet he will. He's flinching because he doesn't know what it is. But flinching is okay, as long as he's developed the trust to know, look at you, to know that we're not going to hurt him with it. Look at you, mister. You're pretty fancy with that. Yeah, he knows it's there. He's it's flapping on you. I wonder if he's had saddlebags on. Does that feel kind of funny? I think he's a lot calmer than when he came back here, whenever he did a couple weeks ago. I'm sure that we don't mind this at all. Good boy. Here, pick it up. There we go. That's better. You bend your leg. One thing that he got himself into when he was with Brandon was he got his foot stuck in a wire fence. So I'm wondering. He doesn't seem overly sensitive to it, does he? Back up. There you go. I think we'll try this today. Hi, well that's awesome. He's still not quite sure. But boy, he's sure not getting really upset about it. Yellow tarp. Want to smell it? So this makes noise. It's pretty good, huh? How's that feel? One more step. Yeah, what a good boy. No big deal, huh? We dodged your hind feet a little bit, huh? Should we do it again? Get the hind feet on there. There we go. Deep breath, buddy. I know the flies, huh? There you go. Look at that. You're old hat at this, aren't you? I just made sure I'm holding the rope in the safe way, just in case. He's good. Really can't do this too much, you know? You never know when something is gonna happen that they've never seen before. Like I said, we had some bicycles. And the people were kind enough to stop and wait for us to pass, or we stopped and we all acknowledged each other and we let them go first. Not so bad, huh? Take it off and do it on the other side too. So Mystery, isn't Mystery's birthday in a couple days? Maybe tomorrow? No, I'm going to hang right here now because that made him a little uncomfortable. So is he turning 6 or 7? We've probably had him 3 years now? Something like that. And he hasn't had all that many hours, on him. Look at that. So if I'm ever out on the trail and I want to throw my jacket on him, that's really good. He's gained quite a bit of weight, I think. I think you all can probably tell too. Doing good. We have bell boots on his front feet, also called overreach boots. He has such a big stride that, I wonder if you can see it. I'll explain it first and then maybe you can see it. Actually, the rope's kind of long. I don't want him to step on it. So, I wonder if you can see me. So watch where, so his front foot, say his front foot lands about here. We'll watch the left side for now. And then watch where the left hind foot lands. It lands way in front of the left front if you watch the hoof prints in the ground. And that allows him to cover a tremendous amount of ground. And he has such a long stride. That's what's happened twice. Just the last, 3 weeks you've had shoes on? I think he got shoes August 3rd, actually, for the first time. Is that he has, not even running around, but walking around, that hind foot has come up and clipped the shoe on the front foot and has actually bent it, and then it fell off. But imagine the force of that being able to bend that piece of iron. It's amazing. So he has bell boots on, again called overreach boots. You can stand here for me, that's okay. And these are, actually they fit pretty good. Oh. What happens is they go, I don't know if you can see, they cover the back of his front feet, including the back of the shoe. So if he comes forward and clips that front, hopefully that keeps him from pulling that shoe off. One thing we noticed on the ride today also, and Rocket does it to some extent, is you hear metal hitting metal every stride. And that's because the hind shoe is actually coming up and whacking the back of the front foot. I don't know, honestly, if there's much to do about that. We could, put a huge boot on the back to cushion that. I don't know what you do for that. I think for Rocket, what we did was we had the back toes squared off a little bit to give him a little more room. I do not think it's harmful, but it would be nice if he wasn't interfering. We call it interfering with himself. You're looking really good there, buddy. There he is. Missed. Mm-mm. Good boy. Come on. Good man. So unless you all have any questions, and he's just becoming so solid. You know, my experience up until Dunrovin has been with horses that just explode, spin, take off. And it's just wonderful to have a horse who can have so much energy and be so excited and even so nervous, but to not completely go into flight mode and take off. It's really nice. It's good for them, but I have to say it's also good for me. And we have a lot of riders that come out here that say, you know, I rode as a kid and I got bucked off and I used to ride this kind of horse. And these guys just give you a whole lot of confidence around horses and around life in general. So I think if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to sign off. I'll put Mystery back, take his saddle off, and bring young Master Augie out here at 3 o'clock for our little man Augie. We're going to sleep. That's a good thing. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're enjoying watching his progress as much as I am. It's very, very exciting. He's going to sleep. I don't think this was that traumatic. All right. Thank you so very much. I will see you in about 35 minutes. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.